exposure. Some exposure. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vagina. Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose. 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 Expose.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I am going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Exposed. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vagina. Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose. 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 You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed.
Oh.
Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I am going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Man vs. Bird. We got Clash for City Rocker and Deadeye as Super Chat Cherry Poppers. Thank you for popping the Super Chat Cherry. You are fucking legends. Legends, all of you. Yes, I know Governor Cuomo has resigned. I don't really fucking care. I just don't care. I don't. I wish I did. I probably should more. I probably should care about the situation more since I'm a very opinionated fuck. I just don't. I don't. Who's messaging me? Here we go. We're already starting. No, it's not a message. It's just a stupid. So I have that Hisense TV. I will be trying that out. I'm going to hook up. I bought some nice 10-foot HDMI cables. I'm going to hook up my Series X and PS5 digital scratched edition, which I still have on my floor here. You think about Boogie's nut when you brush your teeth? No, I didn't, because I would have probably projectile vomited. That was something. Was the $200 worth the hassle that came with it? You're opening up a long, complex story. Here's what my mistake was. We both made mistakes with that. One of the mistakes was I would never... Well, it was a different time. We're like, hey, man, promote me on your channel. Hey, man, promote... Like, I got promoted on channels, too. First off, let me tell you something right now. There are exceptions. Hey, Rich, you look good in a collar. Thank you. Thank you for complimenting my collar. But it doesn't really do anything anyway. You'll get a pop for a little bit, you know, like even if someone huge like fucking PewDiePie and that, like, I know that there are YouTubers that have started other YouTubers' careers, but that's the exception, not the rule. How's that taste? So it was pointless. And secondly, you don't air out your dirty laundry like that in public. You don't think that bickering happens all the time between YouTubers behind the scenes with business deals? Happens all the time. All the fucking time. You just don't know about them because they don't want the drama. Sometimes it leaks out. You guys know. But no. It was a bad idea all around. And that would be horrifying if I thought of Boogie's nut when I brushed my teeth this morning. So thank you for saying look good in color. Abandoned reveal has not happened yet. Wasn't there some kind of technical issue they were having with the game? And that's why I heard a little bit about that. There's really been fucking shit news. That's why I'm actually happy I got this TV to review. Check your Twitter DMs for a picture I sent you. Okay. Rich, can you please give me that wonderful touch feeling? How is that video doing, by the way? Let me see. So sometimes those videos are like slow burns, kind of like the podcast I used to do. What killed that, because I know people always ask me, was it was a pain in the fucking ass to get guests, and I just got tired. I got tired of the chase. If I could have someone else deal with that, man, to the video, no one gave a shit about the video topics today, but that's okay. I kind of expected that. Oh, wow, it has over 50,000 views, which for a random video like that on my channel is quite good. Yeah, but the news today did shitty, though. But I kind of expected that. I almost skipped putting up... I got a job offer for $70K salary. I feel blessed right now. Congratulations, man. It's a hell of a salary. Good for you. In what field? You don't mind me asking. You got the CVC. What are you ordering, Carlos? Hey, Rich, you hear Marjorie fucking Green got Twitter banned for a whole week. I literally feel like to punch her face, especially her false... Dude, you just got to let it play out. There's something... fundamentally wrong, and this distrust of government and everything came from the fact that there is corruption, and when people's needs and demands aren't addressed, the Marjorie Taylor Greens are the byproduct of it. So there you go, Review Tech China. I got the CVC number again. What are you stealing from me? I'll get Wings on. Of course I will. As a matter of fact, let me message him right now. I don't think I'll get... Oh, man, that fart. I had to let it out. Let me see. By the way, how are you? 4 farts from Marjorie? Sure.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Let me message Wings. Jordy. Here we go. Feel like coming on the live stream. People have been asking for months. So let's see what he says. I think he will. He knows we're cool. Like, I had fun doing. I genuinely had fun doing the podcast with him. I know all the drama that's happened with Wings. I'm not saying he's an innocent person, but I had fun with him, you know? And speaking of Big Cheese, I've apologized for this a billion times. I'll apologize for it. He thought he figured... Wings genuinely thought, and to his defense, he wasn't being malicious either. Neither was I. He thought someone tricked him into thinking that Big Cheese was a troll. And Big Cheese is not a troll. They made him think that there was this other guy who I won't name. They tricked Wings into thinking that Big Cheese was this guy. And he's not. So Cuomo resigning is a sign that Democrats, however small it may be, have slightly higher standards than Republicans. Yeah, but the Republicans are saying it's bringing decency back to New York State. I'm like, have you watched what's happening in your fucking party? Not to bring up politics, but come on, man. Both sides are shit, but they've been like a three ring fucking circus. Oh, that's some good shit. I'm not drinking, by the way. I made a non-alcoholic mojito. Oh, we're considering I can't go. Anyway, I'm going to stop saying it right now. When something happens, it will happen. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, so Prince Day and Ritz, it's doing AV for the Department of Defense. Oh, shit, dude. Congratulations, man. That is fucking awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Good for you. We got to give you an applause there. The speaker's not working. Ah, I know why. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. Choose your output device. Have it be that. Ah! And I'll have to change it here. That was stupid of me. That was stupid. That was an interesting year for drama. That was like when Filthy Frank reviewed China was at his prime. Let's see if we hear it now.
Whoa!
Yes, there we go. I have a feeling that this external Focusrite audio card that I have does not play nice with my computer. Because I've noticed, yeah, there's something going on, man. Huh. If you don't want to answer the question, just give me... What is it? What do you mean? I answered it before. DBZ, I totally answered it, bro. If you don't want to answer the question, just give me... How does insurance work with a YouTuber? You got to buy your own. I'm not going to go into details about it, but you got to buy your own. I'm 40, man. I can't be uninsured. I'm old as fuck. I mean, I'm not old as fuck, but you get my point. You know, I'm not 19, 20 anymore where I could just, you know, sleep shit off. Snowman, what's going on, dude? How you doing? What's up, man? So I'm glad you... Yeah, there's going to be... no, there's no fight with Carlos. Carlos is just here right now, being a bird. He's a handsome bird, good-looking bird. Best looking bird on YouTube, without question. Yeah, she's a fucking moron. I just make the nips, skip, flip, and trip. Yes, that was an excellent way to get me to get the nips out. There you go. Man, that was loud. I have that up way too high. I think I may have just figured out why. That shirt's still baggy. I mean, it makes me feel good. It means I didn't really gain weight back. I know I'm not as skinny as I was in like 2019, but that shirt has not only fit me, it's still baggy on me, so I'm in pretty good. Did I not pay my taxes this year? I paid plenty in taxes. I paid a fucking lot in taxes. A painful amount. Have you realized how over the last couple weeks people are having more power and upstanding against Activision Andrew Cuomo? Yeah, I'm happy that the cleansing is happening. I just hope that we don't, because the problem is that, and it's human nature, that it's the pendulum swings. So it doesn't just go and, okay, we've had a cleansing, we've had people leave, and we've had justice served. It always goes to, all right, we're already going 70 miles an hour, which we're handling just fine. Let's go 150, and anyone who looks at anybody fucking crooked is going to get an accusation made against them. Or not even accusations, because like I said, it's like 97% of women are being truthful when they come out with their accusations. It's people want to cancel people for, I don't know, ridiculous shit. And Review China, are you going to start getting weird on me again, bro? I've been fucking good to you, man. For a former troll that did some pretty crappy crap, I've been pretty good to you. I've played ball. But are you going to start getting strange? Is he going to start getting strange? Am I going to... and then you're going to say... And then are you going to say that I'm silencing you? And that I don't like free speech? If I have to put the ban hammer on you, bro. And I don't want to. It's a fucking headache. Because I feel like you're leaning more towards the dark side again. Like, I feel like you're changing. Whether it be by your own doing or external forces, you're definitely changing. What's up, Bobby? What's up, Bitter Almonds? Bitter Almonds, why are you not a mod? Not that it's like, you know, a paying job or anything, but you're here all the time. I know you. Review Tech China used to be a very big troll, but I like, you know, he's I thought he kind of went through troll rehab, but he's been getting weird again. He's been getting weird, like this bird. You're getting weird too. Shirtless man and a bird, rated M for mature. I thought you were doing away with the horse and gags and you were going to be serious. Did it not work? Also, have you played Population 1 on Quest? I have not. Dude, during my streams, I'm always weird during my streams. I'm always weird during my streams. I've never not been weird during my... I even had the bird last night for a little bit with Boogie and, No, I don't consider highlight channels trolls. No. I don't... See, the problem is with trolling... Oh, Snowman. Yeah, dude, I know you IRL, so yes, I can make you a mod. I realized you were here before. I didn't know how often you've been coming through more often. How do you, Boogie, and Camelot get so much booty? Because it's not that we get so much booty. We're just, you know, I've been on this planet. I've made 3 children, and I've been on this planet with the same woman. I'm not like that. Jesus Christ. I've been around for 40 years. If I was still a virgin at 40. That would be a little unhealthy. But I have not played Population 1. The problem with my house, especially now because I set up my I'm setting up my kitchen, is I'm not going to really have a place to play. That's the biggest fucking Achilles heel with VR, is that you need like a room with just nothing in it and VR. Because VR sitting down mostly isn't fun. You know, Shigeru Miyamoto craves me. Yeah, this is like, dude, I'm always talking to the fucking bird. Especially when I'm baked, I'm talking to the bird. That's just, you know, and I'm gonna have Nicolas Cage. My editor wants me to get a dinosaur. I don't really know about that. It's just I'm not a dino. Like, it doesn't fit my weirdness. So I think that's the biggest problem with VR for me, is that I can't. I would love to. I love playing VR. I own the Quest 2. And it's great. It's fantastic. The only problem, well, there's two problems. One is I'm going to have to get prescription lenses. Because these glasses in the original Quest were fine. They fit in. The new Quest is like, its circumference is smaller. So my glasses, even, and it has nothing to do with it. Like, I have if you have glasses, it has an extra piece you put on. I have that piece on. That's not the issue. The lenses don't hit the internal lenses of the Quest 2. But my glasses get stuck in the foam because the circumference is smaller. What's up, Nipple King? Yeah, I'm already shirtless again. Isn't that some shit? I do have a channel for my rap stuff. It's called Il Capo. You'll see it. You know, with how much stuff was coming out with him and the investigation was going on, yeah, I know Some Ordinary Gamers is going to happen. So it was, you know, I'm always about innocent until proven guilty, but it was kind of fucking time, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Plus, he really sucked as a fucking governor anyway. Tom Hanks' son made an he made an anti-vax rant, and both his fucking parents had COVID-19. Oh, man. Can you bring Muda? Yeah, I'll talk to Muda. My main focus this week is news is dead. Like, unless some major fucking story comes out that nudes of Gabe Newell will be on every, like, Steam Deck, there is no. So I'm just going to focus on that fucking TV. I'll focus on live streams. Maybe I'll live stream twice a day. And, no, I'm not saying that you do. I know the person that you're talking. Listen. So I don't care that you say shit here, so long as you keep it on YouTube. So long as there's nothing crazy that goes on, or you get caught up making fake allegations, you could keep it on YouTube. How about that? They sell prescription lenses for the Quest. Thought about getting them. My glasses. Yeah, my glasses fuck up the experience. I'm going to have to do that. I got to get new glasses anyway. So I'm going to get new glasses, get a script, get the lenses, and put the lenses in. I can't. What sucks is that these really were fine with the original Quest. It was, I mean, there was a little bit where it was a little off, but it was more than playable. But they made, like, the circumference smaller. I mean, and Review China USA, in my defense, you paid, I think it was off of Fiverr, right? Don't quote me if I'm wrong. I'm being a hell of a sport with you. I'm probably being nicer than I should be. You made a video where you think you paid someone off of Fiverr, or maybe it was a girl that you knew, making a fake sexual assault allegation against me at a job that I never worked at. You do realize that, right? What other YouTuber would play ball with you after you doing that? Name one. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and kiss my bird. Ah, he bit my nipple. Damn you. I mean, he admitted to it. It's not even that I'm saying anything damning about him. He admitted to it, I think, in a super chat one time. So you tell me what other YouTuber would be laid back. I really like, and it's funny, like, I just don't care. I just don't care. And if anything, like I've said before, when you try to take down the videos, it just makes people think, well, maybe there was some truth for it. Maybe Rich is trying to sweep it under the rug. You see it with other people. You know what I'm saying? You've seen it with other people where you take down the videos and it's like, why are those videos taken down? Are you trying to hide the truth? No, but they're slanderous, but it's just like, let him stay up then. Someone, I think it was Bookie who said that last night. There was a video where someone had a bunch of shady shit about him and he was just like, yo, just keep it up. Like, if I take it down, it just makes it worse. And it does. It does. It absolutely makes it worse. So Fatal, yeah, I'm going to rock those lenses. But the thing is, I got to figure... I'm tempted because the house I'm buying, I want to, like, make, like, a VR/music room. But anyway. Intro Guy's old room was a second kitchen that I had, which I'm making into a kitchen. Or I'm going to actually use as a kitchen. So, not really a good place for VR, Robbie. Sorry about that. So I was meant to answer you before. My mom thought I was smoking hard drugs. Smoking hard drugs. It sounds like an 80s thing. Yeah, just because my pupils were dilated, which weed does, I only smoke weed. I even know that they make your pupils dilated weed. I have a small penis, though. You know about that. I like breathing into your beak. It makes it shinier. You're a handsome bird. Yesterday I had to take a drug test to prove it wrong. Now I can't even smoke weed anymore unless I move out. Got another test in at least 40. Really? How old are you, Hunter? Sup, gamers? How's your night? You better remember to rule out the imposters in your life and complete your tasks. Among Us, chung us out. Moving out of my parents. I'm in my parents. Need to stop. Speaking of YouTube videos, you need to stop watching those. But that's the thing. Where's my coffee? I have my coffee here. There it is. Thoughts on Locks versus Dipset and spread them cheeks. That I could give you. I didn't see the Locks versus
Spread
Dipset.
your cheeks and just go to town.
I'm not going into details about what I'm doing, but let's just say that there is a bunch of information out there that is either taken out of context or not true. That's all I'll say. It's honestly no one's business. And people could over-research things that they totally don't know what they're talking about all they want to. But that's exactly what it is. There is a perfect example of I just don't give a fuck, leave videos up. The Boogie stream was fun. Thanks. Maybe have titty podcast. Imagine having all three of YouTubers on shirtless. I don't know if I get like Muda or someone on. We're definitely going to do that again. I'm thinking like once a month. If beyond that, we'll talk more because then it would turn into like a podcast at that point. But once a month, I think is good because I know you got your own shit going on. I know Boogie got plenty of his own shit going on. I got my own shit going on. So Can we get Carlos the chicken moment and a few farts? Yes. They want me to fart on you. Yeah. It's just so crazy that, like, you see... It's just so crazy how fast rap has changed. And that's just what it does, man. Music evolves, tastes evolve. You know, the people that were the platinum selling artists, which is next to impossible to be a platinum selling artist in the stream era now. Like, I feel like you blink and the next thing you know, someone else is going platinum. You know what I'm saying? But rap always had its corny... There's always been corny-ass rap. There's always been corny-ass pop. Like, if you listen to... I mean, think back to, like, the early 90s, man. Like, all I wanna do is I'm a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Like, that was corny-ass shit. What about... Informer, down. I lick your boom. Like, that was corny. That was the shit that was playing on the radio. There was literally a song that was... Everybody's having sex. Like, yeah, that's kind of what happens. That's the thing. Like, everyone's like, back in my day. You know, the music was better. Like, no, it wasn't, dude. You're looking through with rose-colored glasses. You're looking with rose-colored glasses at your time when you were a kid. That's all it was. You know, there's always been shitty rap. There's always been shitty music. Review China USA. I paid someone on Fiverr to do it, but even I kept it on YouTube. That's fine. Thank you for making a fake sexual assault allegation with me and putting it on YouTube. That was sweet of you. Thank you. That was very kind of you. You know, I appreciate that. I appreciate that I didn't get something delivered to my house or... What did someone send me? Someone actually mailed me something one time. It was very weird. It wasn't frightening. It wasn't like anything like dangerous, like a fucking dead horse head or something. But someone mailed something to my house. Are you offended, Review China? Are you real? Tell me honestly if you're truly offended. Tell me if you're truly... I don't think you are offended. I think you're baiting, and that's okay. I understand. I'm being a sport. You're not going overboard. But are you really offended? I don't think so. Philosophy Talk USA, 10 out of 10. Hey, yo, what's poppin', my people? With Sexy Coco, man. The realest, most... I almost missed yours, Eric Wage. But no, that is fine. So long as you keep it on YouTube and it doesn't go into my personal life. I would probably keep away from the fake sexual assault allegations, though. Like, that's a little bit like this is like here, you went here. That was a little much. Well, I'm not nude. I have pants on and a washed ass. I should have shaved again today. It's not that I don't care about shaving, because some people are like, first off, for a fucking bald guy, the hair on my head, at least here and here anyway, grows back fucking quick. And when I shave here, first off, for some reason my hair is weird. When I use shaving cream, which I don't, it doesn't shave the hair. It like dodges whatever blade. I can even use like a one of those Gillette 5 blades or a Mach 3. So I shave dry. It doesn't hurt. But if I do it like every day, first off, it doesn't really work. And secondly, my skin gets red, but it doesn't hurt. I should grow a ponytail. I should, man. That would make me look sexy. And then some days I'll do a comb over. And and to review China's credit, he has kept it on YouTube. So I give him credit for that because there's a lot of fucking weirdos that go way further. Full neck beard too, Sean. I will go full neck beard. I can respect a good troll, but when you shake shit in real life, that's going too far. Keep it online. Can I get a man with a horse get 5 farts? Yes. Oh, you guys love this fart. So I gotta get a new one. And it is. I think it's this. You know what I noticed too is if I use this audio card with like there's been a couple times where my editor, like one time he was really sick and there was one other time I had to edit a video. Every time I'm using this for audio, shit gets choppy. It's very strange. Right, that was one thing with first gen Ryzen. It had USB issues. It definitely, and Jay's 2 cents said it, and I can confirm him. USB, even with BIOS updates, is still funky on first and second gen Ryzen. It wasn't until Zen 2 when they got shit ironed out. I'm going to get a new fart. We're going to... Actually, I have a fart that I just sent intro guy I could use. Got the Samsung 980V Pro NVMe M.2 SSD and a heatsink for my PS5. Spooncast had a great video on it. He recommended these. I'm going to get one. I want to get like... I want to get the 4 terabyte one. I just wanted the fart. Why does SpawnWave suck? My first gen Threadripper has plenty of power from even with video editing. Like I have no reason to upgrade it. My editor actually voices Carlos. The only reason I would want to upgrade, but I don't even think I would buy another Threadripper. I don't need, even for if I like say for some reason I had to video edit again, which I'm keeping my editor so I don't for a while. There's just so much headroom. It's a 16 core chip. You know, I understand that, you know, first gen Threadripper is showing its age now, or first gen Ryzen's throwing its age now, but sure as shit is fast enough to me. I could pump a pimple with my butt cheek. Like on your butt cheek, like when you sit on the toilet. Do you ever have a pimple on your ass, you sit down to take a dump, and it's like you hit right on the pimple, and it's like, ooh, that was awkward. It's a life story there. Rich, there is a 2006 scientific article about the use of intention to form ice crystals in water. Yes, thought can change things in reality. Stop. Really? Well, it kind of makes sense in a weird way because, you know, you ever like think that you feel sick and it makes you actually feel sick? So there's 2000. You got to send me that article, man. Oh, there's that fart. There's that fart. Yeah, man, I'm just going to grow out the sides of my hair. No, I'm not. That would be horrible. That was easy. I should use the "that was easy" clip, and just every time I fart hit "that was easy." I have a huge recurring boil on my butt cheek. It's like my pal now. It always comes back, unlike in real life friends. Who's your closest friend? A boil on my ass? Oh, that's what? Yeah, it's it's just so it's always there for me. It's there to support me. It burns my hole. I would look like a sexy comic book guy. The man in burn. Well, he actually Hadoukened me and did a spin kick too. So, Rich, check your messages. I'm serious. I am sure. Oh shit, that's pretty interesting, man. I'll look at it. I'll look at it when after the 50 spot goes, I have to go take a quick dump. Yes, I'm serious. Riz just tried to get a new car today. The chip shortage is brutal. I know someone who just had to get a new car and they almost didn't because of the fact that they literally, that's what no one realizes, man. That shit's real. Now, we could talk about the Amico again. Do I think that that's the reason the Amico is actually being delayed? This is speculation, but I kind of doubt it. But yeah, I mean, it could be a totally valid reason at the same time too. Could be a total. Heat sinks are selling fast. I had 3 different ones in my cart, and when all 3 were sold out when I got home. If you need to buy a third-party one, do it now, Rich. You should make a video. Why are they heat sinks? All right, I got to use the little boy's room. Is my shirt inside out here? Seriously? I know why. Man, this is why I can't have coffee during live streams anymore. This is why I can't have coffee during live streams anymore. Anyway. All right. You're watching me at the gym? Are you really? All right. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Sorry about that. You know what? I'll give, who had the 50? I'll give you 5 more minutes of shirtlessness. You deserve it. You deserve it. I didn't realize, because I was in the bathroom, I'm looking still, I'm like, oh man, that 50 spot is still there. He deserves 5 more minutes of nipples. I don't want to, man, all of a sudden I had an anal eruption. You just saw a guy watching me at the, oh, now I see. That's pretty fucking cool, actually. I was at Target the other day and someone asked for a selfie with me, which I did. That's the thing. I always have, it's not that it happens often, but I always have a good experience when someone approaches me. Oh, yeah, dude, I needed that. I was literally farting with each step that I took. Every step I take, my butthole will quake. I had a turd in my hole. Letting it out was the goal. I just spread my cheeks. Write that song down right now. Roses are red, violets are blue. I have nips, and so do you. In the bipartisan reconciliation, they are trying to sneak something in to regulate crypto. We all knew this was coming. Yeah. Yeah, and whenever they know it's something that's going to be unpopular, they always sneak it in. Like I always bring up with the 2012 with Obama on New Year's Eve 2011 for the 2012 National Defense Authorization Act, he snuck in that they can hold someone they deem a terrorist without trial. So, oh, you're a terrorist, so we could just keep you in jail and not give you a fucking trial. I know I'm oversimplifying it somewhat, but not by much. You still owe me in a reaction to I sent you on Twitter DM. Okay. I probably, what I'm going to do is get like a compilation of things to react to. Rich leg shaving ASMR. I just saw that. You love the extra nip time. Well, it's only fair, man. Because the $50 dono last, I used to just say half an hour. I didn't realize that the $50 dono stays up in the top corner of the chat for a half an hour. So I'm like, all right, but it was, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, maybe there's a minute, because I really had to go. So I'm like, all right, there's a couple minutes left. You know, he got his nipple fill. But then I'm like, ooh, maybe it was longer than I thought, because there is still that $50 dono there. So, Barack America. Barack America will give you a public option. Not really. Donald doesn't care about iguanas sitting in the sun with hairy legs and corn pop eating holes. Thank you, President Biden. That was a moving speech. CBD vape male ban snuck into one of the... Yeah, again, unpopular things they sneak in. Yeah, what happened with Cardano? Why is it booming again? If there's any example of being... my butt's been wiped! Of being patient. Let me see where it's at right now. Let me see where it's at. Now, boom. Oh, man, it's almost going to be 100 degrees tomorrow. Fuck that. Yeah, it's kind of back up there again. Okay. Let me see how my other one that I won't mention because I don't want anyone to be influenced is doing. It's pretty much flat. That's fine. Cool. Flat is better than down. Rich, be fat Professor X, roll around your chair and say, I'm Gaben. I'll say it to a bird. I'm Gaben. I'm Gaben. I'm Gaben. I'm Gaben. I'll go. I had your head in my mouth. Let that sink in. Bird. Last night I went into a restaurant and was told... Wait, hold on. I almost missed one. Rich, I've seen the most disturbing thing I've ever seen today. Then Chris Chan. Mexican actress Lin May. Google it if you dare. I don't know if I'm emotionally ready to, but Rich B. Fat Professor X, so I already did that. Last night I went into a restaurant and was told to put on a mask and said, oh, right, of course, and put on a mask. It's just a mask. It's not that hard to do not to be a piece of shit. Yeah, I agree. And it's a minor inconvenience. I'm going to start masking. I mean, I haven't because I've been vaccinated for a very long time, but I'm going to start masking up again. It sucks, but it's not like, you know, it doesn't hinder my life to put a little fucking piece of cloth on my fucking face. I would say 90% of trolls don't get into personal stuff, but Wings sees every troll as the same. Just don't want you to be like him. You know I'm not like him. Do you think if I was like him that you and I would even be having this conversation right now? You would have been banned like 6 months ago, dude. No, even longer than that. So no, I'm not going to be like him. You keep it on YouTube. You know, there you go. It's that simple. Pour seltzer over myself and yodel. I don't have any seltzer. I got to get some fucking seltzer. Do I have any? Fuck. Fuck. I have no drink up here. You stole my drink, bird. You and I are going toe-to-toe later. I'm telling you that right now. I'm sick of you. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your shit. I'm tired of you shitting on my desk. They don't see that you shit on the desk because I clean it. Every day there is bird shit all over my desk. Every fucking day. And it's coming from right here. Right here it's coming from.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
No, I don't want you to. Your leg is fucked up again. There you go. Look here. Look, listen. I didn't realize that this mic was as good as, like, the air conditioner's right here. And you hear a little bit of it, but man, for how close it is, you should feel... Oh, I can put my shirt back on. You should feel like... Or you should hear it like if I had a condenser microphone, which sometimes I'm tempted to go to because they have a brighter, cleaner sound. But the problem is that, you know, a mosquito could fart outside of the window I have in my office, and you would hear it. I'm like, well, a mosquito, I don't even think they fart, but you get my point. Oh, man. Took the time to see the Amico. My impressions, it looks like a Fisher-Price toy, and its games look like Finnegan Fox, look like a Newgrounds game. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind the look of it. Honestly, the way the console looks from a visual hardware perspective, I'm okay with it. I have no issue with it. I don't even have an issue with the fact that it has some mid-range mobile chip from like 2015 or 2016 in there. I don't care about any of that. The only thing I care about... Who am I touching now? My editor sent me a picture of him laying in bed with his cat. He has that long, flowing Fabio hair, by the way, doesn't he? I just showed my live stream audience that you are laying in bed with your cat. That's a large cat, by the way. Don't lie, Rich. You're the one pooping on... Dude, if I was the one pooping on the desk, this desk would have to be hazmated. If I let out what I just let out in the bathroom on this desk would never be the same again. And I would probably be shut off, especially if I was live streaming. That's not hit. My cat is... I have two cats who just murdered a mouse, and it looked like... It literally looked like they had an entire human dead body from the amount of blood there was. That was fun to clean up. I have a Maine Coon, and just she's the sweetest cat on the planet, but she was a alley, not an alley cat. What the fuck are they called? Anyway, but yeah, they slaughtered that fucking mouse. Good, because it was driving me insane. Don't lie, Rich. So I've been subscribed for about a year now, but ever since you started Review Tech a couple months ago, reviewing tech a couple months ago. It's been making me uncomfortable. I got a TV review. It's a nice TV too, man. It's nice. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna like review it and not just be like, "Hey guys, great TV, buy it now." Like, I'm gonna obviously, if there's shortcomings, I'm gonna talk about them. But I gotta say, man, I still generally like not. OLED is beautiful, and yes, it gives you the best picture as of now you can get, but the difference, I still think I'd rather just have a really good VA panel. A really good VA panel. You don't have to worry about it. I don't have to freak out because I always forget and leave these monitors on. Now, it's not a big deal because I have every single pixel burn-in mitigation feature enabled on these. It lowers the brightness. It shifts around the pixels, like the whole nine. But I have it where they don't shut themselves off because what I do, I kind of need to have them on. But, you know, I look like, yeah, it's a good, better picture. You could obviously see the difference. But it's not better enough to where I'm looking at this Hisense TV that I was sent, and I'm like, oh, man, I can't wait to go back to OLED. I have a B9 in my bedroom. I have these C10s here for the show. I have a B9 in my bedroom. I have a cucumber up my ass. And you put it there. And, like, in my living room, I bought a NanoCell. For some reason, people really don't like them. And I could see where it's not, the colors aren't as vibrant. But it's not like a, oh my God, difference. I don't know. Maybe it's my eyes. I mean, I noticed a difference. It's not that I don't see it. I'm not saying it's not a substantial difference, but it's not a groundbreaking, oh my God, I can never go back to anything else ever again kind of difference. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yes, I do still have the snort. My sister has a Maine Coon cat. He's well, the other cat, Claire, who's an alley cat. I think it's alley cat they're called. She's the sweetest cat on the planet. Dumb, really dumb. But she's like she's like a dog almost. She's like if you mix the cat being a cat with a Labrador's personality, like a Labrador retriever, that's Claire. Baby Kitty, he's a Maine Coon. Yes, his name is Baby Kitty. He's a typical cat where, okay, I want to be affectionate when I feel like being affectionate, which is usually an inconvenient time. But if you want to go pet him, he's like, wait, what the fuck? I'm not giving you permission to do this. I'm a cat. Go fuck yourself. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that's how Baby Kitty rolls. Like, you could be done with work, and he's just laying out, like, and you pet him, and he's just, like, looking at you like, did I tell you could do this right now? I didn't say you could pet me. Like, I tell you when you could pet me. That's a typical cat, though. Rich, you should look up the Lambda variant. It's being monitored, but it might be resistant to the vaccine. Well, here we go. Here we go. Like, did anyone not expect this to happen? Let me see if I can take a look at it. I'll look right here. It wouldn't be for like a week at least anyway, period. Just let me know a day that you would be free and we could set up a time, period. I think it would be a lot of fun, period. I may get another person to come on too, period. That was Wings I was just talking to. I think he thought I wanted him to come on tonight, which, no, I wouldn't. I like planning it out a couple days. That would be I'm liking these collaborations of YouTubers from like kind of different genres. Like Boogie and Camelot kind of are in different places on YouTube. So I think that's kind of what made it fun. So think about having like Wings of Redemption, me. I don't know if we'll be shirtless again. I don't mind doing it for the 50. But like for 2 hours, like I can't turn the air conditioning off and like my left nipple becomes like a rock. Think about that. But I think that would be interesting. I'll get DSP on. Could you imagine? Like, that would be like a... Actually, that would be interesting to have. See, but here's the thing, though. Wings has a good sense. Like, those are two different... Like, I knew the energy between Camelot and Boogie would work, even though it's kind of like different YouTube genres. I know, like, Wings of Redemption, he's more self-aware now. I think, like, Wings and Muda and me would work. Whereas, like, if it was me, Wings, and DSP, I don't think, like, I just don't think the chemistry would be there. So... Yeah, I know he talks about me as a drama tuber. I will message him, though, see what happens. I'll give him a DM. And again, like, look, if he doesn't want me to bring up stuff, it was fun last night, man. And we kind of got into everything, like, you know, we got into the fact that I made videos on Boogie. But I think what Boogie, and the reason why we're cool, is that he realized that I wasn't just shitting on him for the sake of shitting on him. Because I came out, and when I saw him going in the right direction, I was very public about it. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm just, you know, I'm only going to talk about the negative shit, and when you do something good, I'm going to ignore it. Like, no, I've definitely seen him, like, you could tell just from on Twitter that he's kind of in a much better headspace. And I think when he was like, oh, wow, Rich, it wasn't bullshitting. He wasn't just being negative just for the sake of being negative, you know. I mean, I kind of have a different take where I'm a commentary YouTuber, so I'm going to talk about the community, you know. I never expect anyone to come to me to give me a heads up, so, you know, vice versa. Like, make a video on me. I don't care if you don't like my take on, like, Griffin Gaming didn't like my take on the Xbox Series S. And that's fine. He doesn't have to come to me to, like, you know, bow before me and ask me first, you know. And the same with Boogie. Like, no, he could, if there's any time where I fuck up, which I'm sure I will in the future because I'm a dumbass, he has full permission. I will never say no, and you don't have to give me a heads up. You don't. You don't have to give me a heads up. He may come on a live stream. Like, I'm not going to sit there and shit on the guy. I know he thinks that I'm going to sit there and I mean, obviously, I'm sure questions will come up. That's just how it is. Like, I didn't go out of my way to bring up stuff, but people ask it because that's just human nature, you know? So he'll have to be prepared for it. But am I going to go here and, like, attack? No, I'm not going to attack him at all. That's not what I'm here for, man. Some YouTubers think you have to roll out a red carpet and kiss their ass cheeks before you could talk to them about. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. Especially when the shoe is on the other foot, they don't do it at all. I've beaten this to death, but it's true. How many, like, that's what they do. That's what the complete, and that's fine. I will admit, I actually still enjoy the Completely Unnecessary podcast, personal differences aside. Like, that you're completely unnecessary hot takes. Not saying that my hot takes are necessary. My hot takes are unnecessary too. But that's what we do. You know what I mean? Why all of us, because we know each other, like, hey, I'm going to say something critical about you because I think your take sucks. No. It's not how it works. Like I've said before, do you think that they're running to Pat and Ian are running to Tommy Tellerico? Be like, hey, man, we're going to just make a video about you. Just let you know. Let him out. Last night was like, and the thing was, man, I was kind of in a weird, like, I was just not in a crappy mood, but I was just like in a mood where I just didn't want to do anything. And I was like, no, man, I'm going to go through it. I'm glad I went through with the stream because not only was it very well received, it actually put me in a better mood too. So that was a nice thing. Yes, but from what I've heard, Beal, is he got DSP on, but I heard like they this is what I've heard. I don't know if it's accurate. Like the questions were screened, I guess you could say, first, or they were like, I know the Amico's delayed. I did a video on it one. I don't want to like, and the thing is, I'm not even going to go, I wouldn't even talk about, like, I don't care. Like all the stuff with DSP has been beaten to death, man. Like that's his own shit. Come on the show and just talk about like whatever the hell you want to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, PayPal co-founder warns, get ready for big tech no-buy list. Uh-oh. What is this about before I... Oh, no. This is definitely a story for tomorrow. I'm glad I caught this. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to go off the rails here. I'll read it to you now, too, though. I may have to get something to drink because my mouth is as dry as a horse. Interesting website named Crypto Potato. I'm going to have to verify it first. Oh, this seems kind of like our own social credit system. Maybe the sky is actually falling and people are thinking... PayPal's co-founder, David Sacks, recently warned that big tech companies and political operatives are on the verge of creating a no-buy list for controversial creators, platforms, and firms. Cryptocurrency was invented in part to solve problems like this. Sacks warned readers of Common Sense with Bari Weiss on Substack that large corporate payment processors, including PayPal, are hard at work to build what is, in essence, a no-buy list, a play on no-fly lists. Sacks say the difference is that this financial censorship isn't the work of the government. Instead, it's activist organizations with an apparent political agenda coordinated together with a consortium of private companies. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is like a nightmare. I'm going to obviously check into this. He clearly considers financial exclusion of groups targeted for airing... Fuck off. For airing controversial political opinions is an act of censorship and a danger to free speech. When I helped create PayPal in '99, it was in furtherance of a revolutionary idea. No longer would ordinary people be dependent on large financial institutions to start a business, but now PayPal is turning its back on its own original mission. It is now leading the charge to restrict participation by those it deems unworthy. And I'm sure because they're getting public and political pressure to do it, even if they say it's not politics doing it, I don't give a shit. And although Sacks helped start at PayPal as its founding chief operating officer and product lead, he took the company he started to task for a slew of financial deplatforming actions over the last year. First, in January, PayPal blocked a Christian crowdfunding site that raised money to bring demonstrators to Washington on January 6th. Well, and then in February, PayPal announced that it was working with the Southern Poverty Law Center to ban users from that platform. I'll have to look into who they are. I'm not familiar with them. This week, the company announced it is partnering with Anti-Defamation League to investigate and shut down accounts that the ADL considers too extreme. Yeah, this can't be used for anything, though, terrible at all. This is perfectly fine. Sacks quite reasonably outlines why he's more than a bit skeptical that these organizations are pure watchdogs. No, they're not. They're also looking out for the corporations because they want to make sure that they don't know. They want to make sure that anyone that causes any friction doesn't get in the way of dumb people who get offended by everything buying their products. Instead, it's clear to him that at least ADL and SPLC have become unscrupulous partisan political activists. He argues that the definition of a hate group is nebulous and ripe for overuse by those with an agenda, which that I do agree with wholeheartedly. He further warned that harmless organizations that have a right to exist, like religious liberty advocates and even election integrity activists, are already getting caught up in the financial censorship dragnet. I gotta see, because there's some stuff here I'm like, cryptocurrency exists in partly for this exact reason, which I agree with. In dismay over growing financial censorship among some of the world's biggest players in payments and remittances, David Sachs asked, when somebody mistakenly lands on the no-fly list, they can at least sue or petition the government for redress. But when your name lands on the no-buy list created by a consortium of private fintech companies, to whom can you appeal? That is true. One answer to Sachs' question is the financially excluded can appeal to the blockchain. The PayPal founder's entire summary of the problem on the Substack could be perfectly summarized in one sentence from the original Bitcoin white paper published by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. The very first sentence of it, in fact. Commerce on the internet has come to rely almost exclusively on financial institutions serving as trusted third parties to process electronic payments. That is true, too. Yeah, I mean, look, I'll look into the groups that they're going after, but it doesn't matter if the purpose of something like this starts off noble. My fear is where it could go. I got to do a lot more into that, but I'll talk about it tomorrow. But did I email that to myself? I want to make sure, because if I didn't, I'll forget. Yes, I did. Rich, quit. I can't do Pat's voice. Oh, the pills. The blue pill, the red pill. Fuck the pills. It's called having common sense. It's called having common sense. You know, I and the thing is that it's this constant tug of war between liberty and also people taking advantage of the internet to put out misinformation. So it's kind of like this. It's kind of constantly teetering back and forth between, okay, what's actually free speech being suppressed and what's actually someone being a fucking garbage piece of liar that's grifting to an audience. And you have to constantly like, oh, you're going too far this way. Oh, you're going too far that way. And it's just a balancing act. Yeah, fuck the pills. Oh, you're a, like someone said they thought I would, because they used to watch me during the Anita Sarkeesian Prime days where I made a bunch of videos on her. Like, I thought you were so based. When did you become like progressive, or when did you have all these leftist viewpoints? I'm like, always. Just because I thought Anita Sarkeesian was grifting with feminism, which she was, and I still hold to that, doesn't mean that I'm conservative. Like, where the fuck did that, like, no, those don't mix. Just realized it's totally cool to be single. Yeah, of course. I took a 6-month break from dating, downloaded a bunch of dating apps, and deleted them a day later. Yeah, dude, dating sucks. Completely. It absolutely sucks. 100%. Surprise, surprise, Fox News said something stupid. Look up Fox News desensitized culture. Wasn't there something that happened with Joe Rogan? He had like the guy who had on the rifle coffee shit, and like everyone, because it was about rifles and guns, so you had all these like conservative people pushing it, and he was like, yeah, some of you can stop. I don't want you promoting my product. And they all like freaked out. That's at this point in time, I'll eat all. I just like, my devotion is to reason and common sense. That's what my devotion is to. I don't give a fuck about a party. I don't give a fuck about any, like, staying with a movement. And if I go out of line that I'm not part of the movement, fuck all that. I hate that shit. You know, but it plays to this primal part of our fucking brains. And it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. But, the problem, like, the thing here is the problem with dating, with me anyway, is that I don't, like, it's literally like putting in a fucking job application every fucking time. Like, oh, what do you do? I don't like saying what I do because I don't want to get into it because I don't feel like explaining. Oh, I do video editing and voiceover work. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. And it's just the same laundry list of fucking, and I'm like, I don't. Because here's the thing. Outside of doing this, I don't really like talking. Like, I'll leave intro guys some farts on Facebook Messenger because I'm a giant fucking 40-year-old child. I'll maybe message a couple people, and that's it. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk on the phone. It's so that to someone like me, who I guess is in a way an introvert, which is, I know is kind of strange, but I am. I don't want to talk. I don't want to sit there and have a conversation about the same fucking shit. You know? Is it worth it to get ExpressVPN? I'm literally looking at it enabled on my desktop right now as I'm talking to you. And yes, the second year I actually paid for full price out of pocket. Does that answer your question? Also, I'm liking my new job so far. Yeah, you told me you got a job too. You know the one who got a job. Good for you, man. But yeah, I like ExpressVPN. I still think in 2021 there is many valid reasons to have a VPN. Moronic people labeling us like RPG classics. It's just, it's sad, you know. And when I try to tell people, like, I don't trust pharmaceutical companies, but I always say, like, I don't think the vaccine is the fight. You want to take the fight to them about opiates and getting people hooked on different controlled substances, especially in the beginning when I think they said, like, didn't they say, like, OxyContin wasn't addictive in the beginning? And they made it like it was this miracle pain drug? Oops. Yeah, I'm not saying they're good. They're terrible. But the vaccine is real shit. Anyway. I've had no luck. Most dating apps seem to be full of bots that make you want to see what your turns. Yes. Oh, I know right away. It's just like, it's like, I'll be like, oh, blah, blah, blah likes you. Oh, cool. And as soon as I look at the all right, I see what you're saying there, Sean McCarthy, and that's why I always say that I'm going to look into things. I see what I'm saying there. I see what you're saying. But no, it's not even that, too, man. When you're in a relationship with somebody, Simply LJ, it's cool, but just like that beginning part, like and then like if there's if there's no chemistry there, I'm like, what am I doing? I could have been doing a billion other fucking things. And then, like Geese was saying, then you get the, like, oh, so and so likes you, and then it's just like you look at them like, this is a fake fucking profile. And I just block them. Like, that's the first thing I fucking do is I fucking block them. I don't even I don't even want to deal with it. My favorite was with Tinder Gold. There was practically a pay. Dude. There is more microtransactions in fucking dating apps than in any other fucking game, any free-to-play game on a phone ever. And you could sign up to, like, oh, get POF whatever, it's free, but then you could then it's like, oh, if you really want to send a super like? The fuck is a super like? Do you want to send an ultra deluxe super? Like, get the fuck. What are you, EA? Are you the EA of trying to find vagina? Like, what the fuck is this? But Bumble has that shit too. Sean? Bumble got that shit, that super like stuff. Rich, I'm not a veteran on this channel, so what is the horse thing? Do you actually enjoy horses? It's a meme. The horses are a meme. Who is talking to me now? I'm watching you. My friend is about to dab. Do something dab-worthy. I may dab myself again. What else was I doing here? There was something else I was doing on my phone. I get catfishes now and then. Yeah, and I guess the catfishing has to be a big fucking business. Because there's a lot of these fake, like POF especially is plagued by these accounts, man. They're plagued by these accounts. And it's just because there has to be idiots out there that are like, oh, wow, this. I'm like, bro, that's like a supermodel from. Like, I'm a pretty confident guy. I don't care that I don't have washboard abs. I have no problem approaching any woman and, like, just talking. I'm not saying do anything stupid, just talking, you know, and see what happens. But there is no way that 11 out of 10 out of all the people on is coming up to me without approaching her. Like, come on, man. Common sense. I got some. Oh, it is pretty easy to tell. I never get fooled. There's like a 0.1 where it's like, and even with them, it's just like block. As soon as they respond or as soon as they send me a message, I could tell right away. It's like, yeah, you get blocked right now. Funny, it's on a site called Plenty of Fish. Dude, it's just amazing though that the amount of fucking they literally are microtransactions. It's like, oh, you want to send a super like? Oh, you want to go to, you have Tinder Plus and Tinder Platinum, then Tinder Diamond or whatever. And it's like, what are you doing? Send an ultra super like. Like they're putting paywall. I don't know. Hey, Rich, do you get stressed or upset times about the others may say or how they respond to what you say on YouTube? Also, do you get bugged in public by? I never get bugged by idiots. I've had people every time I've had an encounter, which happens more often than it used to, but it still doesn't happen that often. They've been pleasant experiences. So no, the only time I ever had a quote unquote, it was a weird guy. I was at a convention back in 2016. And he would like just follow me and my significant other around, and he smelled like Doritos and taint. Been using Tinder for 5 months. Yeah, dude, and it's just, or the weirdest thing is that I'll get like, oh, so and so likes you, and all I say is hello, how are you? Or maybe I'll be like, if I'll show like I read the profile and say, and then I'm like, wait, but you liked me. Like Bumble's like that. Like you liked me. It's not that I'm like messaging you and you're like, you liked me. Sometimes I'll get like one of those super likes, and I'm like, hey, how are you? And did they like accidentally super like me and like, oh, this guy's horrid. Oh God. Like I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. OnlyFans, but it's old ladies knitting only. Oh God, you know there's people out there that love that shit. Sigma Chad Ridge. Yes, I am an absolute Chad. When you look up the definition of a masculine alpha male in the dictionary, you see me fucking shirtless, and this bird, you see him. Pickup artists try to sell their systems that supposedly have secrets to getting anyone you want it. Is it people were all this? There's no. Here is how you get women. You talk like a fucking human being, and you just talk to them how you would talk to a friend. I mean, I'm not saying scratch your ass and fart in front of them and pretend you're talking to a porcelain bird, but you get my point. There's no magical line. There's nothing you can magically say that it's like, oh wow, you said the secret word. We can have sex now.
Oh my God.
That actually worked. I forgot I had the oh my God on there. No, it doesn't exist. Leroy, spread your cheeks for Carlos. I'm going to go get a Diet Dr. Pepper. I need one. Yeah, I'll stream for a while. I got to piss, too. So I might as well piss now. I'll get the drink because my throat is as dry as a man. And I'll be right back. I mean, here's the reality of it, too. I think Mari's kind of saying this. Like, everyone wants to have sex. Doesn't matter your sexual preference. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Doesn't matter. You're like, that's part of what a relationship is. People want to have intercourse. So why are you even hinting at it? It's obviously what you're there for. Not there for that like right away, but you get my point. So anyway, you get what I'm saying. I'll be right back. This bird is looking real good, like a snack. Then I'll be right back. Let me highlight Glass Joe's. There we go. So, we got Glass Joe. I'm a manager of a produce department in a grocery store, and boy, is that much more effective than any dating app. I've been balls deep monthly. They should make a fucking magazine called that. Hey, I'm just gonna subscribe to Balls Deep Monthly. Yeah, because here's the thing. I have friends, and they're just friends that they're on dating apps, and they're like, we get inundated. Like, they show me. That's the thing. It's so convenient that it actually kind of like brings you back to the dating dark ages, because women especially, it's just how it goes. They're just blasted with messages. Absolutely fucking blasted with messages. So it's like, if maybe the picture catches half of their interest out of the 8,000 messages they got, that maybe they'll get back to you. Whereas in real life, you're there, you're talking, you're engaging, they could sense if they're interested or not, so your chances are actually higher. Isn't it weird? It's kind of like it's bringing us back. OnlyBans. I actually got a new website coming out. It's called OnlyBans.
spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Ban anybody who says spread your cheeks and go to town. I don't know about, man. I got to pick up more seltzer tomorrow. I don't know about that. Look here, look, listen. Because that's the thing is that a friend of mine, she was like, I'm on this app and I took a dab too, Nick. I'm on this app and it, like, she showed me and I'm like, holy shit. Really? That's ridiculous. Like, you would, like, if for her to respond, even to say I'm not interested, to like the 80 messages it would take her like hours. So like that's like trying to put out a forest fire by pissing on it. You know what I mean? Only bands, only bands, only bands, only birds, only birds, only birds like to let out nice big turds. You let out turds. What kind of turds you let out? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to know about your turds. I want to smell your turds. Make sure you're eating properly. I could smell your diet through your turds. I want to make sure you're a healthy bird. Looking at me weird again. Cats are so territorial about their... Well, it's funny. My dog, if he goes to a certain part of the house that he's not in usually, he always feels like he has to try to pinch some kind of loaf there. Chihuahuas are dumbasses. Chihuahuas are dumbasses. So he will sit there for like 5 minutes and try to pinch out a little pebble just to be like, this is my territory. Thank you, Bruno. Match people want to fight you, only hands. Remember, oh, this is Rich. This is the dark ages of Rich. Remember when I did a video thinking that they actually were going to come out with some kind of app where you could meet people and fight them, and I thought it was real? How do I still make a living on YouTube? I wonder sometimes. I wonder. So how much do you think how do you think the Boogie Street, it was phenomenal. That was it's making me think I should bring back some kind of podcast, even if I have like the same person on it once a week or once a month or whatever. No, I'm going to do it again. Absolutely. We may stay shirted next time, but yeah, it was called Rumbler and that was totally fucking fake. And I made a video on that. Oh man. Yeah, that's when I was doing unacceptable shit. Like that I will like, here's the thing. Like perfect example. What was the story I just did? Like about the McDonald's PS5 controller, the DualSense. Literally in the middle of making that video, it came out that they were never even going to have this controller. It was just a concept that they even approach McDonald's about. That came out mid-video. That's different. That's different. That, you know, shit happens with that. I mean, those kind of mistakes will definitely happen again. It's just how it is when you talk about news. But that was like, I would just see one article, and it could be from bobsbuttcheeks.com, and I would talk about it and be like, oh my God, look what's happening. They're making a fighting app. Like, even beyond the fact that I should have done my due diligence, do you think that Google Play Store or the App Store on Apple's on the iPhones is going to let an app where you meet people to beat the fucking shit out of them? Rich from 2014, you're an idiot. Do I still have that video up? Like, think. Common sense, boy. Like, let's use the brain that fucking God gave you. Let me look. Rumbler. It's still there. Oh, God. It's still fucking there. I never took it down. Confirm fake. Well, at least I put it in the title. I don't even remember, dude. I don't even remember. We won't watch it now. I'll look. Want to beat someone's ass? Oh, this is when you could actually say what you really felt on YouTube. There's an app for that. Rumbler, confirm fake. When did I make this video? When was I that much of a moron? 2015. I was still that stupid in 2015? Really? I was still that stupid. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. LinkedIn has the same problem with subscriptions. It's almost like you pay to be rejected. Yeah, it's just insane. It's like, and the thing is that they're taking advantage of the fact that, like I said, I've seen the women, like I'm friends with some of them that are on these dating apps, and they get flooded. So it's like, hey, this guy paid money to put extra effort out to let you know that so they could still be like, yeah, not interested. I'll just super not be interested. Oh, you sent a super like? You could super fuck off. Like, oh, gee, thanks. Like, come on, man. Who's messaging me now? Who is this? What are they talking about? Oh, well, I sent my friend Sean, though I was peeing. I didn't send him a video, just audio. He got the audio effect of my urine. Yeah, what was so that I don't even remember what that site was, man. I don't even remember what that was. No, they don't set up men, dude. It's just how it's just how it is, you know. Like these women get inundated. So, you know, and the funniest thing is, I noticed now that I have kids, like, and it's not even that like I message them and they're just not interested, and I'm making this up in my head, like. I'll go look at a profile and it'll say this person has different interests than you, and I'm like, we're the same age, and we're like, I'm like, oh, they don't have kids and they want kids. Or a lot of times what I know too from, again, people that like, yeah, I may have kids. I get that people my age have kids, but I'd rather date a guy that doesn't have kids. I don't want to deal with their baggage. Too fucking bad. My kids come first. And again, like, but before you could even send a message, so it's not that like I'm just being blown off and making an excuse. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of people like, yeah, this guy's ugly, but like, it'll be like, yeah, you can't send a message because they have different interests than you. I'm like, oh, their interests all look the same. Oh, I know what it probably is. What do you mean Sega is back? Is Sega back to making arcade cabinets? Is Sega back? Is Bernie Stoller coming in shirtless to the office with nipple tassels on? He's bringing back the Sega Saturn and saying the Sega Saturn is their future. That means a lot. That's a broad statement to make, son. Why don't I get with a Ford? Who wouldn't get it with a Ford? I would get with a woman slightly older than me, too. I don't care about their age, as long as it's a legal age. And I would say 25 plus. It would be, yeah. But, no. Like, that's the thing, is that even... And again, I'm not talking about, like, okay, you send a message, the person's not interested. They may just think I'm not good looking, or they may be like, yeah, I have nothing in common with this dude. That's fine. I'm talking about, like, it'll, like, not even let me send the message. Oh, they have different interests than you. Yeah, Atari is back. Like, what does that mean? Atari's back, but the system is eventually that review is going to come out, too. So, it's weird, man. Dating is annoying. I'm not really a social guy as much as that may be. Like, Rich, you could sit here and talk to a camera. Maybe that's part of the fucking reason. Like, I don't feel like talking after this. I talk for like 2 to 4 hours, and that's not even including the videos that I do on my main channel. I talk for 2 to 4 hours every fucking day, nonstop, basically, especially when there's no one else here with me, which is almost all the time, if not all the time. except for the occasional where other two men get shirtless with me on a stream. Yeah, I would date a girl taller than me. Why not? I don't have insecurities like that, man. I don't give a shit. I would date a girl taller than me. You know, so yeah, it is my job, Spider-Man. So like when, or Sprite Man, sorry, I read your name backwards or wrong. So after I'm done here, I don't want to like, hey, let's have another conversation on the phone for an hour. No. Like, I don't know. Like, what are we going to talk about? What? And then there's some people where it clicks where it's just naturally like an effortless conversation. That's cool. But even if like you're getting along and there is some chemistry, they're like, oh, you want to know my whole fucking biography? I don't. Could I just be like, yo, could I just record something to my phone and just play the same fucking spiel every time? Like, that would be easier. You're like, here, so you want, what do you, blah, 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 kid, blah, here. I'm 40. I do video editing and voiceover work. I have 3 kids. I see them all the time. No, I don't want to have any more. Which people are like, oh, you really don't? Because I'll talk to people, and they'll be like, I'm undecided open. Like, okay, cool. I don't want to. I love my kids. They're the best thing that ever happened to me. But I have 3. I'm good. No more. And then they'll be like, we'll talk, and like we're getting like, oh yeah, but I really want to have a kid. And I'm like, oh yeah, no. I'm sorry, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm not good. Duck Nation, I'm not having a 4th. I'm good. Then I got someone who I make, because for some reason it's a big deal. I let them know that I'm 420 friendly. There was someone she was like, oh wait, I think I did talk about this before. I didn't know you were like, yeah, I'm not like, it's my own personal thing. I don't agree with if you be like, I'm against marijuana. And I'm like, weren't you just telling me that you were just drinking at a bar the night before? Yes. But yeah, what does that have to do with anything? I'm like, okay, that's fine. I mean, I had it in my profile. You knew I wasn't like it was something that I hid. And she's like, yeah, no, not for it. Sorry. I'm like, all right, I guess this is a thing. I don't understand why it is. I don't understand how you go out and drink at a bar and then be again. You know what it probably is that they had like a bad experience with maybe a parent or they had a boyfriend or whatever that was like dealing marijuana and crack out of the trunk of their car, and they think of that. That's why. Thoughts on the F-150 electric? I threw down 100. Yeah, that actually, it seems fucking amazing, man. What are they saying is the mileage on it with a charge? You dummy thick. God damn. And how old is the oldest woman you've ever been with? I don't know. I mean, it's probably like late 40s. That was it. No, 74. Now, Jennifer Tilly's in her 60s. If she wanted to go, yes. Why am I not hearing anything? That was weird. Whoa! Where did my sound go? Whoa! Are you guys hearing me? Are you hearing me? Did you hear the sounds from the soundboard? I'm not hearing them anymore. That's very strange. What the fuck happened? I don't know. I'm you could hear me in the deck, but all of a sudden I can't hear the deck now. Oh, I know why. Oops. There we go. Now let's try it. Whoa! There we go. For some reason it was muted, and I didn't mute it. There's something going on with this USB audio interface that I have. There's something weird going on with it. The chicken... Oh, I thought your name was Steven Crowder. Yes, the chicken messed with all the wires. The chicken was exploring all the holes while I was gone. Better press fart 400 times just to be sure? Sure. Who says that? Rocker here. Doesn't, come on, man. Be faster. Be better. Why am I Googling Maylin? So, yeah, the bottom line is that dating is weird. Yeah, I know, because it mixed all the sounds together. Sorry. It's 300 miles is not bad, man. I would like to have an electric pickup truck. After I'm done getting a house, that's my next thing, is to get I mean, I have a car, but lease is almost up. I want something electric. Yeah, dating is fucking weird. It's weird, and it's like it literally is like a job interview. Your horse said the apology is accepted. Hey, Rich, going back on campus for college. I do CS. I am doing CS. I was wondering if you have any recommendation for a good, powerful laptop around. Oh, God, there's so many options from both AMD and Intel chipsets now. Obviously, I would get something with a dedicated GPU, but I mean, I'll look here, actually. That is a good idea. Or I won't. Come on. I have to enable Face ID, seriously? Well, actually, no, I'll look here, because then I could send you the link. Go to Amazon. Just the man. Yeah, I ordered some nice HDMI 2.1 cables. I need them to review the TV. They should be coming. Let me look up a gaming laptop. That'll narrow it down some. Your cousin is a sheriff and single. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Acer Travel. That's not a gaming laptop. Why is it 1650 Core i5? No, that is not a good deal. Asus Tough Dash. I like Asus. 144 hertz screen. 3050 Ti. The fuck is that? No. What is these 3050 Ti's? This is a new GPU. I don't like. What is these 3050s? I got to look up the performance on them. I'm not. How am I? I don't know if I'm a fan, man. 3050 Ti. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, the price is in your price range, but I don't know. What is... See, but that would actually be... Let's see these 3050 Ti ones. Let's see this Asus Tough Dash. Ultra slim gaming laptop. I work a lot nowadays. 50 hours, sometimes 60 hours. All I seem to do is work and go home. I feel like I'm never going to meet a girl without dating apps or do anything else. I know what that's like, too. Like, you want to play a game? Oh, I'm tired now. Oh, the kids are here. Oh, it's... You know, it is what it... So, wait, though. What is this? 8 gigabyte? No, you need more than 8 gigabytes of RAM. Come on, man. God, that's such a weird price point, because now if you go for, like, this one for... Wait, hold on. This one for $12.50. Really? It's still only giving you 8 gigs of fucking RAM? Channel 6, thank you for becoming a member, bruh. I'm 30 and have no interest in having kids. That's apparently a huge red flag to a lot of women. I asked why it is a red flag, and they said it's a sign of immaturity. I called huge bull. Or maybe that's just you don't want to have kids. All right, so here's... Why is this one different? Yeah, that's... People are fucking stupid with that shit. All right, if you could spend... Because you need 16 gigs of RAM. It comes with a 3050 Ti. I'm not 4 gigabytes. I don't know how I feel about that, though. Let me share this. This is actually a pretty okay sort of deal. If you're not really worrying about gaming too much, you got the dedicated GPU. And of course, like it always does whenever I try to share something from Amazon, it always doesn't actually copy it the first time. Why does it do that? Here we go. I'm going to cut it to make sure it actually copies. There we go. Now it copied. Here. Learn more. Not the best deal, but it's still, I mean, it's Asus. You're going to get the 6-core, 12-thread. I think it's a 6-core chip in there, right? i7 1130. I think it's a 6-core, 12-thread chip. Or no, is that 4 cores, 8 threads? Ew. Or is it an 8-core, 8-thread chip? 11th Intel. How many? Why aren't you telling me? Now I need to figure this out now. It's a quad core. Fuck that. That's a ripoff. No. Do not avoid that, what I just sent you. I thought that was a 6-core, 12-thread chip. What about this Razer Blade 15? Why is that price so good? NVIDIA GeForce 1660 Ti. All right, so you don't get ray tracing. How much is the one with the 2060? Oh, no. Six core. This one's decent. The graphics card's a little on the dated side, though. I'm gonna stop. I'll be here all. I love looking at this shit. But yeah, dude. Caretaker gamer, you're gonna get that a lot. Yay or nay on a good old fashioned Blumpkin? I have no idea what the fuck a Blumpkin is. I have no idea what a Blumpkin is. This is gross. Yeah, I'm going to buy a shit ton of seltzer again tomorrow. Fuck that. It's like so fake. What is... I gotta look it up now. What the fuck is that? Yeah, no. I'll look it up right now. Oh, God. That's some nasty shit, man. The fuck is wrong with everybody? That is nasty. I have never heard of that. Well, I always remember there was this guy I worked with. All right, I'm going to stop looking at laptops now because this is getting me off mark here. And I work with him in IT. And he was like, yeah, man, you know, I was with my buddy one time and we did some felching. I'm like, some what? It's like, you know, when you blow a load in a girl's ass and someone else sucks it out with a straw. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. I totally, silly me. You know, I totally forgot about, you know, that term felching where you blow a load. Yeah, no, I'm good, Glass Joe. Thank you. What? Really? Whoa! I was like, and it was the weirdest thing too, which kind of looking back now, I realized that wasn't proper etiquette. Like, I just started working there and he was like working at his desk and I was like walking around because there was nothing, literally nothing I could have done at that point. And he was like, oh, like, what are you looking at, man? And then it was weird. Like 5 minutes later, we started talking, having a good conversation. And we went to felching. Like, weren't you a guy who was just like concerned because I was looking at you over, which I shouldn't have been. Like, yeah, I was impeding on privacy, which I was just an idiot and didn't know proper etiquette back then. He's like, hey man, you ever felch before? He's like, yeah, you know, it's when someone sucks your sperm out of a person's ass after you blow a load in it. Oh yeah, I guess that's common knowledge. Ever since I moved to LA, I really miss. Bro, there's no polar seltzer in LA. Why? I ain't saying that, Channel 6. I don't even know what that means. Have no idea what that means, and I am not getting tricked. Abby is eating. Well, thank God, Abby. I was worried if you were being nourished. Thank you for being nourished. Me and the bird will sleep better at night. So, considering getting an 88 Toyota MR2 seems like a fun little car to drive on weekends and do some extra. Yeah, I've known some people who love that car. They're tiny, though, aren't they? Especially those old ones. Those are real tiny. Could everyone who's talking about crypto stop using the fucking rocket? Can we stop using the fucking rocket? It just makes you seem like a douche. Whether it's the crypto themselves or... Like, stop using the rocket. It's now known as a meme of pump and dumps. Stop the rocket. It's just, the rocket is a bad idea. Warsung Gulchis roll. I have zero interest in World of Warcraft. But we need to the moon. Yeah, anytime I see to the moon and rockets, I want to go in the opposite direction. Hey, a lot of, like, one of the currencies that I won't mention that I am invested in uses it, and I'm just like, stop the rockets, it's not known for the same thing anymore. It's not cool to use the rockets. It was cool back in February. It's already over. Stop. Demon's Souls PS5 is amazing. I actually bought it, but I know I'll never play it because it's just a game I do not have the time to play. No, I didn't invest. I did. Actually, I made some money off of Doge. I got out before it dipped. Have some crypto, but you just got to let it. You either have to be a really good day trader, which I know some people that do that for a living. I'm not one of them. I can't, or you just hodl. I hate that term too. You just hold it. Hold the shit. Don't hold actual shit. That would be disgusting. But I wasn't talking to you. But you either look into something, do research, invest, and wait, or you're a good day. And I know some people that are good day traders, man, but I ain't one of them. Yes, I know what the rocket does, but the rocket, for anyone who has even a minimal experience with investing in anything, the rocket it makes you cringe. It makes you want to shit. Like that, I hate to the moon. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up with to the moon. You're annoying me. How about you actually get your fucking stock or crypto to actually go to the fucking moon instead of using rocket emojis? That's what you should do. Hey, everybody, don't worry, it's to the moon. And then you have people, like I'm in some of the groups, then you have people, because you still have people who are like not paying bills to buy this shit, to invest. And it's like, no, that's not. And so they're like every 5 minutes posting in a group, what's going on? Why is it going down? Why is it going up? Why is it going down? Why is it going up? What are you doing? Take your money out. If it's money that you can't, I check because I have the app. I check once or like twice a day. But it's just out of curiosity. That shit could go down to 2 cents. You know, don't invest money you can't afford to lose. That's just common sense. You don't have to be Warren Buffett to know that. Lost 40K. Oh, that's wonderful. S. Miller, thank you very much for the super chat. That's just heartwarming and wonderful. Lost 40 fucking K. Wow. Yeah, but there's a lot of people, because what happens is, and hey, that's great for people that are who invest long term like me. Sure, you want to, you have FOMO and you think that, okay, cool. But if you're like not paying your light bill or electric bill, I mean to say, to invest, and you're thinking that you're going to be a millionaire in 2 weeks, you're an idiot. I'm not even going to be nice. You're a fucking idiot. Oh, there's some people I know that went bankrupt because of GameStop, and then there's some people that, like, they bought like 3 vacation homes. It depends on where you were in the timeline of that. I never invested in the GameStop shit. Glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have. If I got in like a year ago, like I remember Smash JT on YouTube was like, dude, invest in game. Like, who would have saw this coming? But I was like, dude, GameStop is like a sinking ship. Why the fuck would I invest in GameStop? But he must either have been a psychic or whatever, or work with a psychic, because who would have saw them being what Wall Street bets hedge their, like, literally fuck the head with the hedge funds on. Like, I still think GameStop is doomed. I still hold to that. It may be a slow burn. It may take a... They are doomed. There is nothing that they can do to change their course. But who would have saw that come? Maybe it'll happen again. Maybe there'll be another explosion. Maybe if I put my money in there right now, not going to do it. Put some of my savings in there right now, I'd be driving Ferraris next year. But is it going to last? No. So, but Camelot's probably doing his own thing. I bet you he's streaming right now. How is Walmart sinking? Slowly but sinking. The only thing, Walmart's sinking if they are sinking. I haven't looked into them. I don't really see them sinking. But if Walmart's sinking, they're sinking a fuck ton a lot slower than GameStop is. Breaking. SEC has confirmed via FOI that Citadel Securities is under criminal investigation, presumably regarding the market manipulation related to... Gee, I'm shocked. Yeah. I'm shocked. Pretty sure the guy who was behind the GameStop stock is going to court, I guess, since what he did was technically illegal. Now, from the hedge fund, Citadel? Well, 2 of you said it at the same time, so I think so. I mean... But hey, look, to the people out there who made some cash money off of that, and I know some people that became millionaires off of that shit, hey, good for you. But that was like lightning striking 15 times in the same exact place. And then, I don't know. Then out of the ground came a porcelain bird that farted a golden egg into your hands. We'll roll with it. It's fine. That makes no sense whatsoever, but we're going with it. Leave me alone. Fuck you. Fuck you. So, I don't know, man. Like... my neighbor ran over my cat. What the fuck? He said it was my fault because he warned me to keep her out of his driveway. I just got back from crapping on his porch. Okay. So, the turn of events here is, which is awful. If it's true, I believe it's true, that your neighbor ran over your cat. He blamed you because, well, that's what, if you have an outside cat, that's what they do. The cats don't understand boundaries. They don't understand humans' imaginary fucking boundaries. It's not like, okay, if I went to my cat, Claire, who is an idiot even for a cat, sweetest cat on the planet, though. Hey, Claire, make sure you stay out of... She's an indoor cat, by the way. Make sure you stay out of the neighbor's lawn. Okay, Rich, I got it. I won't go near Bob's lawn. It's a fucking cat. They don't know. But then we had the plot twist in here. Listen to this. He, out of spite, you literally shit? Is this the truth? The whole truth, so nothing but the truth, so help you God. Or did you shit? Did you shit on his lawn or his porch? I mean, I'm very sorry about your animal. I mean, I love my cats. I know, F. So this is real. I mean, I guess I would have called law enforcement at that point. I don't know what would, I mean, it's not like they're going to arrest the guy for running over your cat. I don't know. That's no pun intended. That's a shitty situation. That is a shitty situation. But ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. I actually have to go set up some more stuff with that TV. Regular chat, super chat. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate all of you. And I will be back tomorrow with more videos. I think. Or maybe I won't, and I'm just going to stream and work on the TV video. Anyway, have a great night. You are all awesome. Is this stream dying again? Have a good night, guys. It's being shitty anyway. Have a good one.